It's definitely summertime out there. Temperatures today were in the upper 90s, over 100 in a few places, and even now at 10:15 at night, it's still in the 80s. 87 McAllen and Edinburg, same thing in Rio Grande City. 83 Brownsville and Harlingen, 84 in Port Isabel right now, and the dew points are up. These are definitely summer dew points. Now look at that. We've got a dew point of 80 in both Harlingen and Raymondville. Now we really are pegging the needle. That's about as high as dew points ever get around here. If you get one above 80, that's somewhat significant. So the average is up at 77, but again, 80 in parts of the valley. So it's about as humid as it can be out there right now. Temperature-wise, tomorrow we're back in the upper 90s and low 100s, and you add that high humidity in, it's going to feel a lot hotter than that. Perhaps dangerous heat indices tomorrow afternoon. It'll feel like it's 110 or so. The actual high temperatures the next 3 days are 98 and then a couple of 97s. Records are well above that. They won't be threatened. The average high for this time of year is 95 degrees as we head into the early part of July. Now today we had a couple of spotty, very light sprinkles, but that's about it. For the most part, it was a dry day across the region, and FutureTrack suggests that it will continue to be dry, and tomorrow mostly sunny, and that will lead to hot conditions again. Again, the hottest temperatures in the west. Not as hot, but more humid when you get at the coast. So about 90 at the coast and 103, 104 in the west. Sunday, about the same story. FutureTrack tries to hint at an isolated shower on the sea breeze. If there is something, it will be very isolated. We can't completely rule it out. Kind of the same thing on Monday, but we're keeping the chance of rain out of the forecast. But again, you'd have to put it at maybe 3% or something like that Sunday and Monday. For the most part, it is dry and will continue to be dry. Across Texas tonight, good flare up of thunderstorms up in the northern part of the state. Watch again how this stuff's just got boom. You got thunderstorms from North Texas over into Oklahoma. Cooler temperatures prevail behind a front that's pushing southward, but it's not going to get here. That front will stall long before it gets here. May trigger a few showers in Dallas tomorrow, but they'll go away pretty quickly as well. That leaves us hot and hot and hot for a while. All the rain, all the big rain stays north, going around the northern edge of the big upper level ridge, and then there's more moisture going into the south of us, but nothing for us. So we just end up partly to mostly sunny and very, very warm for several more days. We don't see a big rain chance at all through the rest of the forecast period. Maybe the end of next week, an isolated shower could sneak back in. If you're headed to the coast in the morning, it's a beach kind of weekend. It starts at 88 degrees, winds out of the southeast at 20. Temperatures don't go much of anywhere, 88, 89, 88. 87, about tomorrow evening back at 84, but only about a 10-degree difference between the high and the low temperature at South Padre Island. Three tides, starts with a low at 2:55 in the morning, then two more after that. Seas are 3 to 5 feet with a moderate chop on the bay. Here's a look at the forecast for tonight. Partly cloudy with just a light breeze around. Southeasterly winds about 80 for a low.
80 for a low.
Yeah, 80 for a low. And the dew point's at 80, so that means if it hits that, humidity will be 100% for a while. 98 tomorrow, mostly sunny, breezy, and hot southeasterly winds. And take a look, things don't change much through the next few days. 4th of July, high of 97, we see little or no rain. For the most part, sunshine. Looks like that ought to be a good 4th across the valley. 6 o'clock, we were on the island talking about that Saharan dust coming in, and it's not just there, everywhere in the valley.
So how is that going to impact folks who are going to parades or outdoor concerts? You know, so many things are happening this
Unless
weekend.
you're highly sensitive, if you got asthma or some other respiratory issue, not a problem. Air quality is dropping to moderate, but not unhealthy at the moment. And probably won't be unhealthy, but just you'll be able to notice it. You look off on the horizon, it's a little closer to you. The horizon is, and it's a little brownish, if you will.
All right, so I
Instead
guess
of the beautiful blue that we usually see.
Right, so I guess it's the heat that's going to bother us more.
More than anything else, it'll be the heat.
All right.
Enjoy.
All right, thanks so much, Tim.